Okay guys, we're going to change the hue and saturation of this egg. So open up a picture, a large image from the internet, save it to your desktop, and crop out anything that does not need to be on the picture. So then we're going to go to the quick selection tool, and I am going to select the circle. All right. I want to edit copy, edit paste. Notice I now have just that circle part, that extra layer. I'm going to paste a few times so that I can change the color for each layer. So now I'm going to deselect the eyeballs for the top two and only select the second picture, which is layer 1. To change the hue and saturation, you need to go to Image, Adjustments, Hue and Saturation. So then, I would probably move this over. You're going to just simply work with the hue and change the slider to a color that you would like. So I like this, blue. Hit OK. Now I'm going to deselect that and do another layer. I have the eyeball on and I have that layer. And I go again, Image, Adjustments, Hue and Saturation. Maybe I'll go the opposite way. Make it purple. Notice this purple did not land straight onto the other yolk. So I'm just going to go to the Move tool and move it down so you cannot tell from my picture. And then I'm going to go to another layer. I'll drop it down. It should be right there. Image, Adjustments, Hue and Saturation, and maybe I'll make it red. Okay, so what I want is the original, then I want you to show me the other colors. So in order to do that, you need to make a new piece of paper, File, New, you need to make it 11 width, 8.5 height. Make sure it says inches, width 11, 8.5, 300 res. Hit create. Pull down the tab. So here's my original picture. I'm just going to copy it over. I have to be on the layer though. Boop. Well, maybe not. All right, I'm going to do old school. Control A, Control C, click here, Control V as in Victor. Oh, did not work. All right, so I am going to, I'll just go and save this. File, Save As. I'm going to save it to my desktop. I'm going to make it a JPEG. And I want egg blue. Save. Hit OK. Goes back to the JPEG. So now I have the purple. Save that. File. Save as. So make everything a JPEG before you can slide it over. Egg, purple, JPEG. Save it to the desktop. Save. Okay. One more. File, save as. I'll make it egg red. Save it to the desktop. Make it a JPEG. Save. Okay. So now I'm going to save this again. File. I gotta click on the layer. File, save as. Egg. Make it a JPEG. Save it to my desktop. Okay. So here I have my paper. I will then go to File, Open. I will click on the desktop and select all of them that I need. I will pull down the tabs so that I have just the paper. Pull this over, get rid of that. So I want the original and then the other ones that I have changed. So I'm going to select purple, red, and blue, do that Control T, and make them smaller. So I'm going to make the original one dominant, add a title and a description. So then pull these over, and essentially you need to add a title, description. So let me open up a final example. So here's the one that I've had where I did this before. So I want you to add a title. Notice it is capitalized. I have the top original photo labeled original. Then I have 3 different colors. In graphics and imaging, color hue / saturation is used to describe the intensity of color in the image, period. A saturated image has overly bright colors. Hue. Hue is a single color cast or color name. Green is a hue, orange is a hue, and so on. There is an infinite number of hues. I want this turned in. I want you to save it, File, Save As. I want you to make it your last name, hue, save it to your desktop, save it as the Photoshop first, and then go back, save it as a JPEG to the desktop. Then I want you to minimize Photoshop, and I want you to turn it in to the S drive, R5, into your class folder.